Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove. Neighbor Nation, we will see you on Saturday afternoon. Riley Meister gets the point.
Back into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball.
This is another one. It's back to back jacks for KSU Tuscarawas. Needs a point, and it's alive. Hanson pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable.
Yesterday was for the conference. Today is for the sweep. Live from Padua Franciscan High School, this is OHSAA Baseball on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. As once again, it is the Parma Holy War featuring the Padua Bruins and the Holy Name Green Wave. Hello, friends. Nathan Smee and Ragazzo once again on the call for you. A little windier, a little chillier. This is Northeast Ohio baseball weather.
I think it's actually warmer than it was yesterday, because yesterday I was wearing a pullover, and today I had to take mine off. It was too hot.
I don't buy that. I think the main reason why is the wind. I think on paper it is warmer today, but the wind is doing no favors. Unless it pulls out to the outfield, you do have plenty of powerful hitters today on both sides, but I don't think the home runs are going to be the key to victory today for either team. Let's talk about the fielding. Yesterday it was tough on a turf field. How much worse do you think it's going to be today, or is this just going to be in the real house?
Well, I just think it's definitely different. Obviously, I think Padua's got the upper hand. Obviously, this is their field, and, they practice on it as much as possible, and, going to their home turf. They want to defend their home turf. Holy Name unable to do so yesterday, and Padua, like you said, looking for the sweep, but that definitely could play a big factor in today. I think those first two runs both scored via errors, and then eventually sac flies that both came around to get the scoring started off, but definitely feel it's going to be a lower scoring game than we did have yesterday.
You pitched in your time at Holy Name, correct?
I did.
Do you like pitching?
I do like pitching.
Let's talk about these pitchers today. Jack DeJeter versus Harrison Frank, or on paper, Otterbein versus a very, very tough Gardner Webb. Who has the upper hand today?
I want to say both. They both have an upper hand on these hitters.
They do. There's an advantage there. I think it's a pretty distinct advantage, just given the talents of both guys. Of course, DeJeter, he has a better ERA this year, but we're splitting hairs just looking at the ERAs. To compare them real quick, Harrison Frank, a $1.34 ERA. On the opposite end, Jack DeJeter, 0.93. We're splitting hairs.
Yeah, I'd say both pitchers are pretty darn good at this whole thing of pitching.
How do you establish the advantage today? You have two guys who are pretty good strikeout guys, 38 on the year for Jack DeJeter, for Harrison Frank, 58. You compare the innings, more innings for Harrison Frank. But going back to it, is the strikeout the key to victory for both pitchers, or is it going to be these defenses?
I think it's going to be the defenses, right? Obviously, you want as many strikeouts as you can get. Obviously, Padua had 13 or something as a team yesterday. Or was that? No, they had 14 as a team.
And 14.
Yeah, 14. They forced Padua, Holy Name's offense forced Padua to get 7 outs in the field, which only a couple of chances to make those mistakes. Fortunately, they were able to make one of those mistakes. Holy Name able to capitalize and get
However,
one of their 2 runs.
When was that error?
That was in the first inning.
The first batter that Holy Name came up with was Joe Spets. He forced an error. Other than that, it was perfect defense for the Bruins.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be a big, big thing in today. If you're able to make those routine plays and then you got to make maybe a couple, 1 or 2 exceptional plays, and you're really in a good spot to win this game. But in the same sense, your offense got to get rolling as well. Holy Name offense only held to 2 runs yesterday. Padua, I believe they scored 8 in their win. A lot of those runs coming late, though. I think 4 of their 8 coming in, was at the top of the 7th inning. So really packing on those insurance runs was a great job by their offense to really blow things open. But another huge props to Holy Name's pitching, especially Russell Maceda. He kept his team close. He kept his team in it, limited the mistakes, limited the walks, limited the free passes, but just eventually couldn't get done in the end. And that's got to fall on the offense a little bit more. You got to get a couple more hits. You got to get players on base. Have those steals like we've been seeing all season. You got to be weary, though, of making outs on the base pass. We saw Joe Svets get thrown out yesterday. You just can't have that happen, especially against this talented Padua team.
Where do you want to start offensively? Holy Name or Padua?
Let's start with the Bruins.
We'll look at their starting lineup today, going 1 through 9. It's Brian Spelsey, Michael Reese, Braylon Benson, Michael Cangalosi, Chase Barton, Carter Palanche, Zach Filippelli in the lineup today. Brendan Riley and Reed Cervenka rounds it out. Your DH is going to be Filippelli. 10 at-bats entering play today. An interesting spot for him to get some more action.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 10 at-bats, but you got to look at the numbers. He's got 3 hits in those 10 at-bats. I mean, you're hitting 300. That's a heck of a good average, and why not throw him in the lineup, right? You need a little bit more offensive output. You had 8 runs yesterday, but again, those last 4 coming in the later stages of the game. So you want to attack this team. You want to get on Harry Frank and force the Namers into a pitching change early, and then you could really steamroll them and try and get out of here in 5 innings. Obviously, it's a rival. You know, you want to play them close, but if any team wants to blow out their rivals, you know, that'll look good.
Now, let's look at Holy Name's offense today. Relatively unchanged, going 1 through 9. Joe Svets, Nick Nemeth, Ryan Wisniewski, Brendan Preisel, Garrett Nemick, Chance Apathy, Noah Kushlek, Luke Hudak, and the one change, Drew Cook gets the nod in left field today.
Yeah, like you said, very, very similar to yesterday, but they got to do a better job on their offensive output, only scoring those 2 runs. 1 in the first, like we said, came off the error. Joe Svets, obviously, we know, using his speed to come around and score, but they got to get a couple more timely hits. They can't strike out as much. You got to be aggressive, go up there, force Padua to make those plays in the field. If they're able to make them, well, that's just the game of baseball, right? You're hitting into outs, but you got to go up there, make some good, solid contact, really be aggressive, especially against this excellent Padua pitching staff.
I want to ask you this question real quick because this is probably one of the last games, if not the last game you're doing with me this season. If you had to guess, where does Padua's campaign end?
I'm going to say Final Four. I think this team has all the talent to make it all the way back, and I hope they prove me wrong and go a little bit even further than that.
Can I give you a bracket to get them to regionals just to show what they have to do?
Absolutely.
Well, on the top, I believe Copley is their toughest opponent. On the bottom, you play the winner of the Buckeye Bucks, which, of course, we know the kind of pitching they even still have this year with their new head coach and Aaron Delata taking over after a long tenure from Coach Wolf. Or Jeff Greffis and the Alliance Aviators, led out by arguably the best hitter in Stark County, Lincoln Reese.
Yeah, I mean, you know that team very, very well, and I think that'd be a great.
Aviators.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great matchup between any of those teams. I'm super duper excited. I'm sure I'll be able to catch some of those games, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the easiest path in the world, but it does make for some great baseball games.
And now I want to go to Friday. Where does Lakewood's season end? Of course, you have to keep in mind Anthony Wayne exists in Amherst Steel, but do we dare say the C word?
I mean, they could. You're not 20-0 for a reason, right?
They're 21-0.
21-0. That's what I meant. Excuse me. After beating up yesterday, but
Only 10-0 on North Olmsted.
I would say that's pretty good. I mean, you play 5 innings and you're done and you get to go home early. I think any day that you run roll is a pretty good day, especially when you remain undefeated. But, they're undefeated for a reason. Obviously, they are a great team, great pitching staff, and some would even argue even better hitters. They've
had a grand slam in the last couple of games. I think they've had 4 in the last 2.
I think that is true because they had 3 in the 1.
And you have 2 D1 commits on that roster. You have Cooper Russell going to Brown, and Drew Jones somehow slipped through the cracks at St. Ed's. He's going to BG.
Yeah, I mean, it is a very, very, very talented group, and I'm excited to see how far they can go.
Now, going back to Holy Name's side of things, right now this is a gear-up game as much as it is a rivalry game. You have to keep in mind, coming up very, very soon, one of the best teams formerly of Division 5, now in Division 4, Cardinal Mooney, is coming up on the road at Bob Seton Park. How do you view today's game in regard to prep? As I would say, just based on the sole fact that Padua won the conference, this is the best team that you're going to play before you see Mooney, as up next you have Chagrin Falls, then CVCA, and Lincoln West.
Well, I mean, you can't be looking too far ahead to Mooney, right? You have to win the first round of the playoffs, right? But I think they are looking forward to this one today. Obviously, especially when you go and get beat on your home turf, you got to be looking towards the next time that you're going to be able to get after them. And luckily for them, it's the exact same next day, and it's on their home field. So, if they're able to they lose on their home field, that you want to go and return the exact favor to them and try and even the series on the year. But I think this is, like you said, kind of a very good tune-up game for them. Maybe not tune-up in the sense, but you're able to see how well you face against some nice premier competition.
Closing out pregame, 3 keys to victory for each team separately. Of course, you can say the same things about both sides, but let's tailor it to each group here. What does Holy Name have to do to win today, and what does Padua have to do to win today?
I'm going to start with Holy Name. First thing, I'm going to say they need the bench. They need the dugout to get into it. Not a lot of energy from that dugout yesterday. I mean, there was some early when they were able to score those runs, and there was some a little bit later, but you need to have that energy. We talk about it all the time, but you got to pump your guys up, right? If you walk into the dugout and no one's saying anything, and you're all down, that's just not good for a baseball team. You got to be up. You got to lift each other up.
You have to. Going forward beyond just the bench.
Base running. I think it's got to rely on base running. Obviously, they were thrown out yesterday one time. Joe Fetz was thrown out at second base, but you need, when you get runners on, if you're able to get those runners on, you have to be able to base run effectively, steal those bases, take extra bases when you can, and be smart. Can't make outs on the base pass against this very talented Padua defense.
I'll tap in for the third one, and then I'll take the first 2 for Padua, so I'll let you round it out for the Bruins. But number 3 for Holy Name, field the baseball cleanly. This is a dirt field. This is a grass infield, so to speak. The ball is going to ride off the grass onto the dirt. Block it with your body. Knock it down at all costs. Even if you don't make every play, I'm not asking for you to be perfect. I'm not asking for a major league performance. I'm asking you to knock down the baseball and get a good attempt over to first base. That's all I'm asking of this team. And I know they can do it. We've seen them do it in the past. They have to do it again today. Now, on Padua's side, number 1, plain and simple, continue jumping out early. Harrison Frank is one heck of a pitcher, but the barrels that this Padua team can give, my goodness, anybody can be rocked by this Padua offense, and they have been this season. You go to Ignatius, they scored all their runs late in that game to beat the Wildcats on the road. Point being, they can score at will when they want to, and we saw that last night down the stretch as they ended up scoring 4 runs late to really solidify the win. Number 2, it is going to be playing on this surface. It's not turf, it's dirt. One of the few dirt fields in the area. You look at the Conference EC, they do play on dirt. Yes, CVCA does too, but some of these other teams, Benedictine, they don't. Holy Name, they don't. When they join the conference next year, Lutheran West, they don't. A lot of the teams that you'll play do not play on dirt. You know how to play this field. You have practiced on it all year. Use that to your advantage. Cam, I hope you have something here. Third and final key to victory for Padua.
You got one of the best pitching factories in Northeast Ohio, especially this year. Rely on them. Obviously, 14 strikeouts yesterday? See how good they can do today. I mean, you got a dog on the mound in Jack DeJeter. Let him go. Stretch him out. You know, if he's working against this Holy Name team, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him go all 7 today. But if not, you got some absolute dogs in the bullpen. We saw the one yesterday coming out and putting another 2 strikeouts, getting through 2 innings of work there in the 6th and 7th innings. But, I mean, you got a lot of talented arms in this bullpen, and you got to rely on them and really trust your guys to get out of some tough situations.
I don't see the umpires as of right now, so let's go and play a game, so to speak, just to get ready for this game. We see it all the time with the NFL. Fast stats. That was a segment that we used to as well have going back to the Holy Name Broadcasting days. Which team do you want me to start with on the fast stat end? Padua or Holy Name?
I think we start with the visitors' Holy Name.
All right, let's go and look at here, and let's see what we can figure out. Just off the top of my head, just trying to figure this out here. That'll be the key. All right. Entering play today through 9 appearances, Harrison Frank has thrown 58 strikeouts. Will he throw more than 8 strikeouts today?
Yes.
Going beyond that, Ryan Wisniewski, he has caught fire lately, batting around 400 over the past couple of games. Will he get an extra base hit, though, as so far this year he has 4?
I don't think so.
Brennan Preissel, a rough outing yesterday. Does he get back in the hit column today?
No.
Now, Chance Apathy. He has been a player that has stepped up all the way around this year. He does fall into 2nd place overall as a team behind Nick Nemeth in batting average. However, will he lead the team in batting average today?
Yes.
All right, Nick Nemeth, a powerful hitter with a lot of RBIs. Does he get one of a double or an RBI?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
One more here. Noah Kushlak, a brick wall behind the plate. More or less than 2.5 pass balls?
Less.
All right, let's go to Padua here. This Bruins team, very impressive. Chase Martin batting a .170 entering this series. Does he bat at least 200 today?
No.
Looking on the mound, Jack DeJeter, 5-0 in 5 appearances, a sub-1 ERA. Does he have below a 1.5 ERA today to give him some cushion?
I think he does.
Looking at this bullpen, you have a lot of key pieces. Do we see the bullpen used today? And if so, do they have more than 2 strikeouts?
I think we will see the bullpen used today. I don't think they'll get 2 strikeouts. I think they're going to come in the 7th inning, and that's going to be it.
Zach Filippelli, the sophomore, 3 for 10 on the year, 1 RBI. Does he bat above 300 today with an RBI?
I think he does.
Now, let's go to the defensive end. Padua did have 1 error yesterday. Will they have 1 again today?
No.
A lot of really good things being said about this Padua team here as well. A lot of legacy kids on this roster. You have Palange, you have Martin, and you have Cervenka. Do they combine for 5 of the following? Hits and stolen bases.
I think they do.
And the last question for Padua on the player side, Braylon Benson was silent yesterday. Does he get all of his offense in today and get 2 base knocks or more?
I don't think he's got 2. I think he's got 1 for sure, though.
All right, going to these teams. Holy Name entering the series, averaging just under 5 runs a game. Padua averaging just under 6. Do they combine for 6 today?
I think they combine for 6.
Padua, 6-game winning streak on the line. Will they lead through 2?
I think it'll be scoreless through 2.
And then my final question on this end. Holy Name won here last year on the back of Don Marchetta. If they are to win today, I'm not saying seldom Harry Frank, but as close to only Harrison Frank getting the job done as possible. Is that true?
Yeah, I think it's got to be.
You want me to step in the ring?
Go ahead.
All right, Cam, I'll hand you the sheets. Here's the information. Let's do this. And man, that wind is picking up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that wind is really picking up as the opportune time.
That's Cam. I'm just asking the question.
Look, I'm hyping you guys up. I'm hyping everybody up.
All right, Cam, let's get some questions.
Okay. Joe Svets is batting .325 on the season. Does he get a hit today?
Yes, but he also reaches on 2 walks.
Also reached on 2 walks. Going off that, how many stolen bases does Joe Spets have today? Over 2?
He goes 2 for 3.
2 for 3? How many stolen bases, though?
I'm saying 2 for 3 in stolen bases.
Oh, 2 for 3 in stolen bases. Okay.
Spells, he throws him out in the 4th.
Okay. All right, that's a bold prediction. You gave a good questions about a lot of people up and down the roster.
I've seen Rich Eisen do this a number of times, Cam. I am ready to go. I'm always ready to go.
Yeah. All right, Garrett Nemec coming up with a clutch hit the other day on Saturday. Does he come up with another clutch hit today, give him his 3rd hit on the season?
Base knock, 7th keeps the game going.
Okay. Wiz was also on a tear on Saturday. He has 12 RBIs coming into today's game. Does he get another RBI today?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Does Dom Marchetta change his hair again?
Did he?
You tell me.
I don't.
You see him now?
I don't.
Light teal shirts.
Oh.
Yes, the answer is
yes.
yes.
The answer is yes.
I just saw that on the corner of my eye and it caught me off guard.
That's funny.
Give me a couple for Padua real quick because they're about to take the field.
I'm going right now. Reed Cervenka hitting 182. Does he have a hit today?
No, he walks.
No, he walks. Okay. We talked about over under strikeouts for a Holy Name. Over under 8 strikeouts for Jack Jeter.
Double digits.
Double
At least
digits. Okay. All right. And let's go one more really quickly here.
Emphasis on the quickness.
Yeah. Who's going to have the biggest impact out of 1, 2, 3? Spellacy, Reese, and Benson.
Behind the plate, Spellacy. He's going to keep Padua in this game if the Jeter can't lock it down.
Okay.
And with that, we'll step aside here. Here comes Padua on the field. And we'll have the first pitch when we return to Padua Franciscan High School.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Welcome back to Padua Franciscan High School. First pitch moments away between the Namers and the Bruins. A lot of good conversation to get the day going, Cam, and I'm now excited for this game. I think based on those questions, we really do give a good picture as to what we expect to happen in this rivalry game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of dogs on both sides of the ball for both teams, but it's really going to be how does Holy Name set the tone here in the first inning against a very dominant pitcher in Jack Jeter.
A sub-1 ERA this year. He has been absolutely nasty for the Bruins. What's going to be the biggest pitch today? Are we talking fastball, talking changeup, or are we talking breaking ball?
I'm talking breaking ball. I think he's going to mix it up a lot, especially heavily rely on that fastball, though, but it's going to be those 2-strike count, those 1-strike count, trying to catch the hitter off guard and get him with that nice breaking ball that he has.
Of course, yesterday on the pitching end, one of the key stats was all of the third strikes given up by Holy Name. They have to be more aggressive today, albeit on the road and albeit on a field that they are maybe not used to playing on.
Yeah, I mean, it is going to be a big thing for them. They got to come out early. They got to come out aggressive, and it starts right here with Joe Svets.
Svets, one of the fastest guys on this team, if not the fastest guy on paper. This is his time to shine early on in this game, and he will take ball 1 high at 5:08 p.m. This is a big spot for the Namers. A conference, albeit wrapped up. You still always want to beat your rivals if you can.
Absolutely. I mean, especially in this Parma Holy War, it's a big thing across almost all sports and doesn't exclude here in baseball.
2 balls, no strikes on Joe Svets to get it going forward to Jeter. And he continues to miss, now 3-0. This is not the start I had in mind for him. If Joe Svets gets on, he is going for yet another stolen base, as he has had so many this year. And he will get a late strike call. Looks tough from this angle, of course. We're shaded right and looking on from an angle, but that pitch did look a little questionable from here. But I would say for a 3-0, close enough. That one, not close enough. It's ball 4, and the leadoff man is on for the Namers. That's what you want to see happen early on in this game. Get some runners on, get your momentum, and go forward from here.
Yeah, absolutely. Another huge thing. We can obviously hear this dugout. They are being very loud next to us.
When are they not? And now here comes Nick Nemeth, and the throwback to 1 is not in time. They are going to be very inclined to go after him today. I'm not surprised at all. I think this is what you're going to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a lot of aggression towards Mr. Svets. And now time is called by Coach Masetta. An early word here at the umpire. What do you think the conversation's about as he has his right hand on his shoulder?
Might be about maybe just checking on him for a potential balk call.
Confirmation season after all, Cam.
Yeah.
Full hand on the shoulder.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
I think they understood without you having to put your hand on my shoulder.
I had to. Visual learner, visual teacher. So now it's time to get back to work here as there is ball one.
That's a strike.
Really?
That was a late strike.
That's a high strike.
Yeah.
We saw it all yesterday, too.
Yeah.
And I think this is a different crew. And now that pitch is missing low. Flip him.
I would have flipped him too.
I would have flipped him. I think that pitch was in the zone. So obviously it's a higher shaded strike zone today than it was yesterday. And Nemeth will foul this one off down the line, well, right in front of us. And a nice throw back from Mr. Benson. Again, looking at this Padua defense today, Spelsey behind the plate, Benson first, Martin second, Reese short. At third, it is Cangelosi, Riley Cervenka, Palange, left, center, and right. Again, throwback not in time. I'll tell you what, Joe Svets, he is going to have one heck of a time cleaning his jersey after this game.
Yeah.
He'll be putting in plenty of hours in the laundry room. The 1-2, swing and a miss. First strikeout of the day for Jack DeJeter. First of many, most likely for him. There's a reason why he's going to Otterbein, and you look at that young staff. You have Austin Payne, he'll be a junior next year. Nick Mealy out of Ridgeville will be a sophomore. Then you have DeJeter as a freshman. That's a core that can get that team into the OAC tournament in a few years' time.
Yeah.
And there's ball one to Ryan Wisniewski. And hit the series batting .323 after an impressive day on Saturday, batting in 4 runs in the win over Kenston, 13-11. I still can't believe that game went the way it did. The 1-0, Wisniewski waves and misses.
I mean, we're talking about the OAC, a big news out of the OAC this morning. Austin Zions committing to West Virginia, so big congrats to him. Transfer from Marietta, looking for big things in D1.
The country roads will indeed take him home for his collegiate career. Of course, you now have some guys coming into Marietta, but that team needs an overhaul after the prior regime. They'll get back to their best very soon, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Another close one back at the bag. I do want to point out something from yesterday. Early on, it was a lot of good contact. Today, a lot of whiffs to begin.
Yeah, that is true.
The only contact was the foul ball from Nick Nemeth. Count 1-1 on Wisniewski. And he gets a piece of this one, foul. Count now 1-2. But a nice day at the ballpark, and I would say for us, a nice little overcast evening with a sea of green and, well, some orange sprinkled in behind us. And then, of course, the students on the far side. Count still sits at 1-2. DeJeter for another strikeout, not going to get it, but the back pick, close but not in time. Spelsey had his number yesterday, so no surprise to see him go after him from behind the plate already.
Yeah, trying to keep him busy over there at first, not letting him get comfortable.
Count sits at 2-2 on Wisniewski. DeJeter looking for back-to-back strikeouts. And he will have to wait. It's off the plate this time. Full count on Wisniewski with Brendan Preissel in the on-deck circle. This is a big spot early.
Yeah, I was going to say, wouldn't be surprised if we see Svets try and take off here in a 3-2.
I think he will as you see him there. He will. Payoff pitch. Will miss. It's ball 4. And that'll put 2 on with 1 down for BP. You and I both know how much this family has done for Holy Name High School across the board. Connor, great athlete. Avery, still going to be there next year, a great volleyball player. And then Brendan, we're going to see here today in the batter's box.
Yeah, I mean, and a great opportunity to come up with something big here.
Get something going here, and the Namers will definitely appreciate him. Gets a piece of it, but foul. Good contact so far. They are really making that adjustment after we really talked about all the whiffs. Brendan Preissel entering the series, batting just a few hairs below 300. Had an excellent start to the season, but is trying to get back to his best. Put this ball in the outfield, at least move the runners up. The 0-1 will carry. A lot more misses than I was expecting from DeJeter so far.
Yeah.
I don't want to say uncharacteristic for him, but you look at his split, it's a little out of the ordinary. 12 walks, 38 strikeouts. He is a strikeout guy by trade with not too many walks mixed in.
Already 1 strikeout, 2 walks, though. Looking for K number 2 here to even it up.
That has been everything so far. Crazy to think about. Preissel, he will hold, and there is a ball. I believe they call that one a ball. Counts it to 2-2 on Preissel. DeJeter back to work. Preissel will sky it, and it is out of play behind us. And into the parking lot. Well, I think there's a reason why we didn't think of it, but the Padua players told us, yeah, move your car.
Yeah, well, I saw a couple of them moving their cars as well.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Second punch out today for Jack DeJeter. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Not how I had this one starting.
No.
But 2 down now, and here comes Garrett Nemec. A pivotal spot for him. We talked about him in the clutch, and as well, Joe Svets. He can create something out of nothing. Does he take off here?
No.
Do you think he takes off soon?
I think he stays put right now, but got to keep an eye on him at second. Can't let him get too big of a lead.
1-0 count here on Garrett Nemec. And I think either way, based on that kind of offering, he went. It was a strike regardless, Cam, but I think you and I both saw that he broke the plane.
Yeah.
DeJeter's 1-1. Nemec ground ball through, not quite picked up at second, but Martin will drop it. Spets will come home, and he will score. Now at third, Wisniewski is in. What a start for the Namers. They strike first thanks to Garrett Nemec.
Yeah, huge piece of clutch hitting right there. Doesn't necessarily hit it as hard as he would like to, I'm sure, but just able to almost squeak it through, and then kind of the bobble there on the backside. Svets doesn't even stop running, doesn't even think about stopping running, and neither does Wiz. He's able to make it all the way to third.
And just excellent hustle all the way around the Namers. Cruising on the bases, up 1-0 with runners at the corners now for Chance Apathy. And he will wave and miss up high. The mistakes, we talked about it yesterday. It is going to be pivotal today. The first error brings in the first run. Throw back to 1, not in time. It'll be interesting to see how aggressive they are towards Nemec, as they know, of course, their biggest base running nemesis is back in the dugout. But Nemec's going to take off here as Apathy fouls it off. Once again, as of yesterday, heading into the series, 4 runners with double-digit steals on the year for Holy Name. You have Svets, you have Wiz, you have, I'm trying to think offhand, I think Apathy is the third, and then Nemeth is the fourth. Count 0-2 on Apathy. DeJeter looking to get out of the inning here. And he will not, just misses. Interesting to see, as we've seen a lot of those higher pitches called strikes.
I think it's just interesting because we're down the line instead of overhead and behind.
Not, of course, the same angle for us, or really for the ball from our point of view. The 1-2, Apathy gets a good piece of it into the outfield, but directly to Cervenka in center, and the inning is over. A nice play by Reed out in center to close it out for the Bruin defense. But the Namers strike first via the hustle from Joe Spetz on a swing from Garrett Nemec. It's go time. Harrison Frank, the Gardner-Webb on the mound when we return. A big spot for the commit as he looks to shut down Padua one last time.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Let's try that again. Harrison Frank, the Gardner-Webb commit on the mound. Words are hard, Cam. But he's ready to go. For him, pitching, not too difficult.
Yeah, I mean, he just got to do what he's always able to do and just go out there, throw strikes. Obviously, we know he's looking for those strikeouts, but it's even better when your team gives you a lead in the top half of the inning. You're just trying to go out there and shut the offense down.
And Harrison Frank is off to work, and Spelsey will tiptoe out of the way. It's Bryden Spelsey, Michael Reese, and Braylon Benson, 1, 2, and 3 for the Bruins in the bottom of the first inning. Holy Name trying to nail it down here to take that lead into the seconds. And that'll help swing and a miss from Spelsey. You look at yesterday, the hitting from Padua really improved down the stretch. How do you nail it down early?
Well, you just got to start with getting runners on and getting those timely hits. They had a couple yesterday that were able to really put them overboard and give them those insurance runs late in the game.
Harrison Frank finding the zone efficiently after a interesting first pitch. Now 1-2 the count on Spelsey. 2 strikeouts so far today for DeJeter. Frank looking for his first. Instead, Spelsey puts this one up the middle. Nemeth picks it at second and makes the play to Nemec at first. It's 1 up, 1 down, and Nick Nemeth. He is not a second baseman by trade, but he might as well be.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really nice snag going up the middle. Using his speed to try and get there up the middle, cuts it off, and a nice throw over to first to complete the out.
An absolute rocket up the middle from Bryden. But Nemeth dealt with it quite well. Far from a gimme play for him, but that connection, senior to senior, gets the job done. And with 1 away, here comes Michael Reese, the shortstop. But what a start for this Namer defense. And Reese will now put it weakly on the other side. Tough play for Frank, and he can't get it in time. Reese will run it out for the Bruins, and he'll give them their first base runner. Hit?
I don't know. I feel like that would be a hit.
I think it'll be a bunt single. We talked about him last time. Some struggles offensively for Braylon Benson. But this is his chance to step up in the Parma Holy War. 1 on, 1 down. The Namer is still in a decent spot this inning. They just need to rely on their ace. Bunt shown and pulled back there from Benson. I'm kind of surprised to see a bunt this early, but again, based on yesterday, this is where you find rhythm. Wherever you can, really.
Yeah.
So that's now starting to creep over at third, anticipating. The 1-0, Benson puts it over towards third. Svets will get it, throws to 2. It's in time. Nemeth relay, not in time. Just a hair late, they get the lead runner. Nicely played by Joe Svets for out number 2.
Yeah, and him coming in on the bunt actually put him in perfect position to field that on a nice hop, get in position, make a nice throw to second, but the relay just not in time.
But again, he just played it perfectly. That high chop set him up for success right off the rip. And then the throw to 1, yeah, Benson did beat it out. And now quickly back to the action. This one is put in left field. A perfect swing for the freshman. Cangelosi on for the first time today. But something tells me it won't be the last.
Yeah, I mean, that was a confident swing. First pitch he saw, just sent it through that left side gap and into the outfield.
And now here comes Chase Martin. For Chase Martin, a big spot for him. On the mound yesterday. Today playing at second base, and we already saw him make 1 attempted play earlier. So this is redemption.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. 2 on, 2 down for the sensational sophomore. And it's a double steal here. Kushlek, he'll throw down to third, and it's just a hair late. Put both runners in scoring position. Excellent speed there from Braylon Benson.
Yeah. Got a great jump there at second as well.
I think his basketball background has a thing or two to do about that. And now an even bigger spot. 2 runners in scoring position, primed to come home and to give Padua their first lead of the day. Martin right now just being patient. After Martin, it goes to Carter Palange, and I don't even need to say what he did yesterday, Cam.
Yeah.
That big of an impact down the stretch. I think we could argue if it was 4-2 entering the 7th, does Holy Name score?
I think they score. I don't know if it ends up mattering, though. I think they would have came out with a little more vigor trying to score.
Easily could have. Frank able to find the bottom of the zone that time for strike 1. It's so easy to say on this end, yeah, if they don't allow those runs, they score and win the game. We don't know.
Yeah.
It's all a guess until we actually see it in a game setting. The 2-1, Martin down the line and fouling. A nice catch there from the coach. Nice little one hop, clean it. Just cleanly got it. And I will say the ball is bouncing and playing a lot nicer than I thought it would on the dirt. And I think that is evident so far. 2-2 the count on Chase Martin. And that pitch is high. We are full. The on-deck circle again afterwards. It'll turn to Palange. Count sits at 3-2. The payoff pitch is in the dirt for ball 4, and the bases will be loaded. What a spot here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge spot. You're already down 1, but one swing of the bat could completely change the way this game's going.
Easily could. And you would expect it almost too. So now, here comes Carter Palange. Big day yesterday as there is ball 1. For Holy Name next inning going forward, it'll be Kushlak, Hudak, and Cook. Here's the 1-0. It's off him, but it's his bat, and they're going to say that's the call. That was a close one. I figured it hit off the bat.
Yeah, I feel like if it bounced that far away.
So now here comes the conversation. How likely are they to reverse this? I think it does go back to our question of if somebody had the better angle, do you just go with their opinion?
Man, I feel like the home plate umpire would have the best angle possible now.
Whoa! They are going to reverse it, and we are tied. That's surprising. Do you agree with it?
I don't know. I think they called it based on whether or not he was swinging. So they didn't even call it that it hit the bat. They said it hit him, but they didn't know if he actually made an attempt to swing at it.
So the bases are loaded, and here's a big spot for the DH, Zach Filippelli. We have already talked about him today, a big spot. And that's a big help. 1-0 the counts. This Padua team, they are ready to go. And they're ready to see if they can capitalize on a few more mistakes. Frank's 1-0. Filippelli gets jammed up and fouls it off. We talked about bench energy, Cam. This is where it comes in.
Yeah, I mean, Padua really trying to will their team and help their team score a couple more here.
This is their best spot, in my opinion, going forward. The 1-1 is high. Would you agree with that? Or do you think they can get it to be a better situation? Meaning, bases loaded with less than 2 down.
I think they'll have the opportunity to, but when the opportunity presents itself, you have to take it, and that's right now.
The 2-1, a good shot, but just foul from Filippelli. He's on it. He's on it.
He was just ahead of it.
Count now sits at 2-2.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see Frank go back to a fastball here.
Just blow it by. That would be his best bet here. To get out of the inning. In the dirt, we're full. This pitch decides the fate of the inning. Is it going to be a tie game entering the second, or will Padua have the lead? A lot to answer with just one pitch early on in the game. Frank, he is ready to go. Here is the payoff pitch. Filippelli puts it off towards the left side and past Preisel at short. Martin will score from second. 2 runs come across, and the Bruins will take a 3-1 lead. Welcome back to the lineup, Zach Filippelli.
Yeah, I mean, a huge piece of hitting there, and eventually, like you said, kind of just goes right underneath Preisel. That is not the defense that Harry wanted behind him on that one.
Just depending on the hop here. Error?
I think that's an error. I feel like that's a pretty routine play.
And the big thing now, the inning continues. 3-1 Padua. And Riley a chance to bring in one more with the runners at the corners. Strike one called. Just to note, it's 5:30. We started at 5:03. Nearly a 30-minute first inning.
Wow.
One of the longer ones that we've seen this season. No surprise in this game, though. Frank's 0-1. Low. Going back to our predicted score. Doesn't look too hot right now.
No, it doesn't.
I think we were just a little off kilter with it. It happens. We're not perfect. We're not weathermen. They're even worse. Sometimes. Frank's 1-1. Runner from first goes. They will back pick down to third. Not in time. Not too often you see that employed, but I do like that as a move from a catcher.
Yeah. Try and maybe catch the runner in third sleep. And
that time didn't. Count 2-1 on Riley with Cervenka in the on-deck circle. Again, put a slash there. This one, foul from Riley. That is really faking me out, too.
yeah.
Just going down the list, it's Riley, then Cervenka.
Yeah.
Coach McSweeney is not doing us favors with that one.
Riley, pause, and then Cervenka.
Put a verbal slash in there just to know the difference. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Riley. It's deuces, and Frank will take a second to himself. Harry trying to find his way out of the first inning. And he might have a high pop-up. It'll be in front of us, and it is going to get down. It just splits them. And you can see the look from Nick Nemeth, who maybe had the better angle.
Yeah.
So we'll do it again. That's a tough one that you can't have fall.
Yeah, just a free out.
These are the mistakes that will lose you a baseball game. Count remains 2-2, and if Riley figures it out, not ideal. A 3-1 Padua on top, making a lot of great plays. One the hard 90, the other one 2-run score on an error. No matter if they're earned or unearned, they're on the board. Once more the 2-2, and again it's fouled away. This is a great battle from Brendan Riley.
Yeah. Trying to, all of a sudden, you know, you put up 3 in the first, you take back the lead, but you're also bumping up the pitch count of Harry Frank.
And that'll be key going forward. Why not one more time? The 2-2. Riley skies it again. This time it'll be on the infield for Nick Nemeth. And of course, the former center fielder will make that grab. The side is retired. 8 batters come up for the Bruins in the first. 3 runs come to pass. To the second inning we go. It's the Bruins up 3-1 on the Namers.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Welcome back to Padua Franciscan High School. 3-1 your score in the top of the second inning. Errors, errors, errors.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing. And both, just like yesterday, allowed runs to come home to score. Same thing today.
It's deja vu. It really is.
The only difference is Padua's got 3 instead of just 1.
It's huge going forward, but Holy Name's offense, they need to get their rhythm, and they need to find it quickly.
Yeah, their offense only able to score 2 against this Padua defense and their pitching staff yesterday, and already an uphill battle to climb since Padua's got 3.
The 1-0, swing and a miss. The more you battle through these at-bats, it'll make it easier to pull the Jeter later on, but then your bullpen arms, also guys who have a sub-1 ERA. So is it really easier?
I don't know about easier. It's
Again, if it goes to Caban next, who has 9 innings of work in 7 outings, 0.78 ERA.
Look,
1 earned run.
Sometimes all you need to do is just see another arm. Maybe it's just not their day. You never really know, right? You could just have a one bad outing and completely blow it up. And Holy Name hopes that batting outing is today.
The 2-1, swing and a miss. And I could be mistaken. I believe Caban came in last season. If he came in this year, there's a chance that he's done for the year already with transfer rules because he came in from Independence. So, no, I'm pretty sure he actually did come in last year. And as well, DeJeter, already nearly 35 pitches. But that'll help his cause. Swing and a miss from Kushlak. 1 up, 1 down. 3 punchies today for Jack DeJeter. Up to now 35, or is that 34?
That was 34.
Game changer, always is slow to update. I sometimes have to speak a little ahead of time just to make sure we're right. But 3 strikeouts, 34 pitches. I mean, averaging around a strikeout every 11 1/3 pitches.
It's pretty good, especially with the 2 walks in the first.
2 walks and an error.
Yeah.
A 1 count here on Luke Hudak. And he fouls this one off. After him, it goes to Drew Cook. It was the bottom 3 heading into the inning. This is a good spot for Padua to nail it down and get their offense back up with Cervenka then top. And Cervenka really does not play like he is a 9-hitter. He doesn't hit like it at all.
No, it's kind of like, it's almost what we see out of Tri-C when they have just bats in the order where you can put them anywhere. You can put Cervenka anywhere in this lineup as well.
Hudak gets a piece of this one over towards Benson, and he will flick it to DeJeter, but not in time. So it'll be an infield knock for Luke Hudak.
The speed of Luke Hudak. Didn't know that was something we were going to say today, but I wonder if Benson maybe should have just taken that one himself.
He had the clean line there.
Yeah, I feel like he was kind of waiting there for DeJeter to come over. It's a tough thing to do as a pitcher.
A nice sprint, though, from Lucius Hudak.
Okay.
I had to bring it out
Okay,
once.
all right.
We had to. Come on. Am I not allowed? My band?
Now, does he take second here, or does he attempt to?
No. I'd be shocked. You have to be careful once again. Spellecy has one heck of an arm. Respect the arm. There's a reason why he replaced Yuri Belina, of all people, behind the plates. The 0-1, a check swing into the outfield, and Martin will take it from second base. Just like Nick Nemeth yesterday, he's playing everywhere.
Yeah.
And now we go back to the top of the order with Joe Svets. A walk his first time up. Now I wouldn't be surprised if Hudak takes off because you have 2 down. But, again, if this ball gets down in the outfield, it is 2 fast guys just zipping around the bases.
Could try and employ the hit and run here.
You could. There's strike 1. I think you do it with a 2-strike count.
Yeah.
That's typically when you see it with 2 down because worst comes to worst, swing and a miss. He's not going to get thrown out. Well, we're at 2 strikes. Do you do it?
I think so.
I think you almost have to. I'd be shocked if he didn't go. He doesn't. And there's the swing and miss. It doesn't matter for DeJeter. He gets his 4th punch out of the day, and the side is retired. What an inning, and what a start for Jack DeJeter, averaging 2 strikeouts per inning. To the bottom of the 2nd inning we go at Padua Franciscan High School. Score remains 3-1 Bruins.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Welcome back to Padua Franciscan High School. Bottom of the second inning. 9-1-2 due up here. Stumbling already?
Yeah, and a little confrontation with the chair.
I think you lost.
Just trying to take me. I'd say it's a draw. It's a draw.
It's a Tottenham draw.
Okay, so it's a loss.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. But Cervenka, Spelsy, and Reese, the Bruins, just trying to keep the pressure on the Namers after a strong offensive start. And they will call strike one on the bunt attempt. This Padua team, though, you have to be very happy with how you played so far.
Yeah, I mean, already scored 3, and you're really shutting down the Holy Name offense after giving up 2 walks in the air.
You look at the stat sheet right now, the only true single was Cangalosi. Other than that, a couple of errors and some hard 90s do the damage. For Holy Name, how do you get out of this rut?
Harris just got to go back to what he's able to do. He can't allow those walks. He had the hit by pitch, and then the error just on top of all of that. That's what allowed him to score those runs.
The 1-1, Cervenka fouls back.
Obviously, we know this Padua team is going to get some hits. They're very, very talented top to bottom. But when you sandwich those in between a walk and an error, just like the first inning, they scored their first run on a hit by pitch, and then all of a sudden you have the error that follows it up. That gives another 2 runs.
The 1-2 off the plates.
You can't have that happen.
You can't have one mistake snowball into more.
Exactly.
That's the big thing. No matter the sport, we always talk about it. Here comes Frank's 2-2. Right down the middle. 1 up, 1 down. And for the first time today, Harrison Frank has a strikeout. He's been close so often, too.
Yeah.
That time gets it done, and now we go back to the top of the order with Spelsy. So far, overall, they ground out to Nick Nemeth to get it going in the bottom of the first. It was a nice put out as well from
I was
Nick.
going to say, it was a tough put out, but he's able to make it.
He knows how to get the job done. He always has. No matter where he plays, and going back to it, that is what is going to make him an excellent player at Tri-C.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He'll be a star, whether it be at second base or more likely in the outfield somewhere. Frank's 1-0, fouled back. I do want to notice this and point it out. A lot of minor upgrades, but still some upgrades here at the Padua baseball field.
That is very true. It's really able to allowing us to do this.
Exactly. There's also the bleachers over there and the Gaga Pippa. Best of all, Cam, we have a power outlet right here now. I love it. The 1-1 is high.
Not having to run a long extension cord all the way down the fence.
Get us Ethernet and we're here every day.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Get us a viable internet source.
Honestly, the St. Anthony's one would probably work, but we don't have that. Unfortunately. The 2-1, a good drive from Spelsy. But caught on the dive. What a catch in center field from Hudak. 2 up, 2 down. And Luke Hudak with one heck of a web gem. He's having himself an inning.
Yes, he is.
But Bryden got every bit of that baseball, too.
Yeah, I thought that was down in the gap for 2.
Easily. Instead, Hudak had other plans out there. I mean, he just got there. Usually I don't like the center fielder diving like that, but I'll give him credit. He made it work.
Yeah. Hey, if you make the play, I don't care how you get there.
And now here comes Michael Reese, the shortstop. He is way ahead of it.
Yeah.
A heavy pull-off. In the top of the third for the Namers, it is Nick Nemeth, Ryan Wisniewski, and Brennan Preisel. 2, 3, and 4 due up. A sizably quicker inning than the first.
at least as of right now.
Just to compare, the first inning I believe went around a half hour. Right now it's 5:44, so maybe a 10-minute interval. A lot more manageable. Heavy swing and a miss there from Reese. Count sits at 1-2. Frank looking for his second strikeout of the day and of the inning. This one will get him out of the inning. But he will have to wait. Misses low that time. A lot of good pitch variance, though, from Harrison Frank.
Yeah. Dancing all around the zone. He's just got to try and find the edge.
Dancing in the dark almost. Deuce is now on the shortstop. Frank back to work. Again misses. And we are full. If the inning were to continue, it would be Braylon Benson time. And we know what he is thinking in the on-deck circle. See ball, hit ball. Potentially score a run, too, with it. Full count on Reese. Sharp grounder over towards first. And Namick will knock it down to himself. A job well done by the Namer defense. It is a 1-2-3 stand. To the third inning we go at Padua Franciscan High School. Score remains 3-1, Padua on top.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
During the break, we heard some good energy from the Namer dugout to our left.
Yeah, they really need to get a couple of runs, maybe even one or two, to try and get themselves back into this one.
Discipline, it goes hand in hand. A good take that time from Nick Nemeth. 2, 3, and 4 this inning. Nemeth, Wisniewski, and Preisel. It's go time for Holy Name. Get on the board here and make this game a little closer. And for Nemeth, that'll do! A deep drive to center field, and it is going to die at the fence. Nemeth pushing for second, and he will stride on in there. A leadoff double for Nick Nemeth, and he was a couple of feet away, if that, from a home run.
Yeah, I mean, that was very, very close. Almost went all the way.
I thought it was gone.
Yeah, I thought it was too off the bat.
What a drive.
We know the power he's got, and very excited to see him next year around Model.
I think Coach Kaplik is going to appreciate that one a little bit.
So I think he'll fit in just fine.
And the Whiz Kid, he will take ball one, and Nemeth will take third. The energy, it is palpable at Padua. Who was that? Is that Frankie?
That's Harry Frank.
Oh, one of the Franks. It's always a Frank at Holy Name.
Yeah.
The 1-0, Wisniewski will take. This is where you can force Padua's hand.
Yeah. Just getting a productive out here would be big for the Namers.
Bring in one. It's a job well done. Wisniewski skies it, and that is going to go well out of play. It's off the school. Cam, I know you know Father Hoover. I don't think he wants to make any repairs to his church.
No, I don't think so.
Here's the 2-1. Wisniewski fouls it back. You did get to see him a little bit earlier, though, didn't you?
I did.
From afar.
Well, we should ask him about the internet.
That'd have actually been a great idea. And as well, somebody I worked with at St. Colette's I also saw, there was a way to get it done. We just
Yeah.
didn't think of it. Here's the 2-2, and it is high. Man, that is frustrating knowing that we could have had it with that.
Yeah, next time.
It makes Thursday possible against Olmsted Falls. If we can get that. That is a big if, though. Here's the payoff. It is ball 4. Forget a productive out cam. It's a productive walk. Put runners in the corners.
Yeah, all of a sudden the game-tying run at first base and some speed with the whiz kid. Question is, does he think about trying to take second here?
And real quick while we're out there, zoom in on the building. That is the new athletic center being built by Padua. It is coming along quite nice.
It is.
Excited to check it out a little bit before some games next season. We'll definitely be at Padua Stadium at least 1 or 2 times, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Well, week 10 we will be for Holy Name Padua. Preisel swings and misses at the first pitch he sees from DeJeter. Today, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He just needs contact here. That's all it takes. Could you see him bunt? And now a rundown here. They will throw to second. It doesn't matter. Wisniewski beats it. Nemeth wasn't even thinking about going.
Well, I mean, in that situation, it's tough to think about going. He just had Wiz completely beat. The throw would have beat him there, but he came off and kind of cut the throw off and was looking for Nemeth to go home, but Nemeth just stayed put at third.
That's an interesting one. Not one maybe we expected.
I feel like he would have had the opportunity if he would have let it go all the way through, or at least would have made it a close play.
For sure. Preisel will take strike 2. He needs contact.
Yeah, now you need some good contact. A nice fly ball to the outfield would definitely give you a run and probably advance Wiz to third, depending on the depth and where it's at.
Here's the 0-2, swing and a miss. A big strikeout there for Jack DeJeter. He now has 5 today. And with 1 down, here comes Garrett Nemec. Going back to those clutch hits. Is this his time?
Definitely could be.
If he does, you have the tying run standing at second. That is huge right now, given where this game was going. But he takes strike 1. Got to jump out earlier.
Yeah, you do.
At the same time, does Padua now expect him to chase? It's one of those double-edged sword questions. Do you make this adjustment knowing they could also make the counter?
No, I think DeJeter's trying to do his best to kind of nibble around at the outside of the zone, especially the outside corner, outside edge, but he's going to have to come to him eventually.
If he doesn't battle, the bases would load for apathy. The 1-1. Just missing a good eye from Nemec.
Again, he's just trying to dance around those edges. Just got to come a little bit more up on that one, a little bit more inside on the last one.
He does have the lone RBI so far today, just to note that. DeJeter's 2-1 is high and nearly to the backstop. A nice catch, though, from Spellacy, one of the best defensive catchers in the conference, if not the best.
It's also not an entirely huge backstop, so I wouldn't know if Nemeth would go.
You don't go.
But it's Nick Nemeth, so, he's got that speed.
The 3-1 taken for strike 2. And I think based on that reaction, he knew it was.
Yeah.
Full count 3-2 on Nemec. 2 runners in scoring position, 1 down. Holy Name looking to tie it up in the third, but Nemec will swing and miss. Back-to-back punch-outs for Jack DeJeter. He now has 6. And that average will just continue to glide along. 2 punch-outs per inning.
Yeah, trying to get a third here as well. Trying to end the inning with 2 runners in scoring position. Not what Holy Name needs.
They have to strike here. It's a almost mandatory notion. You have to get something.
Yeah.
And right now the issue is you're just taking strike after strike.
Exactly. You got to get some contact on it.
DeJeter's 0-1 will miss high. As old time locally, 5:54 p.m. So right now, of course, we are in line for a 2-hour-ish game. About in line with what we are expecting. The 1-1, apathy, foul. And down the line it goes. The Namers down to their final strike of the inning. If Jack DeJeter can get out of this, that would be impressive. What do you bring here?
I'm going off speed. Trying to get him on the outside.
A massive spot for Jack DeJeter. But he'll have to wait for his glory. Count now 2-2. If the inning does go beyond apathy, it turns to Noah Kushlak. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And apathy barely survives it. Still contact.
Yeah, staying alive.
I think there's a song about that.
There might be.
Could be mistaken. Very catchy, if I remember correct.
I don't know, something about bees or something.
The BG, something like that. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, we're full. An excellent battle here from both DeJeter and Apathy.
It's got to come at him. Got to attack him with the fastball here.
A dangerous notion to attack this Namer offense. All eyes on Jack DeJeter. The payoff pitch. Apathy, ground ball over towards third. A big throw to 1. It is in time. The inning is over. What a throw again from the freshman Cangelosi.
Yeah, a big time throw there, and really unfortunate for only him. I mean, you the first 2 on at second and third, and back-to-back strikeouts in the ground nuts in the inning. Not what you wanted, not what you drew up. After coming with a lot of energy to start that inning, kind of just fizzles out thanks to Jack DeJeter and his great defense behind him.
The Bruin defense stands tall in the top of the inning. Their offense in search of more when we return in the bottom of the third.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
A tough top of the inning for the Namers. You were so close to tying the game up. Now back to work, still down 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, but it's kind of the game of baseball. Jack DeJeter able to come out and get 2 straight strikeouts, and then you rely on your defense for that third out.
You look at the game for him, 6 strikeouts, 3 innings. He is on pace to have one heck of a day, and he is going to. The 1-0, swing and a miss in the dirt from Benson. It's Braylon Benson, Michael Cangelosi, and Chase Martin, 3-4-5. The Bruins, though, looking for some insurance. The 1-1 taken for a strike. No, they're going to say it's off the plate. Definitely a close one. And they're going to say he didn't go either. Count sits at 2-1. Frank gets back to work. And will miss low this time. How much momentum do you think the Bruins gained from that defensive stand?
I think a lot. And a big thing as well, Harry Frank already up to 48 pitches.
That pitch count in jeopardy of exceeding more than he wants as Benson will drill it deep to center field, and it is going to drop at the fence, and the fence is going to break. Hudak, he will climb over, and he will rule it dead. Benson continues to run, and we will see what they do end up saying. Benson comes all the way around to score. And now the question is ground rule double or inside the park home run. That still went out of the park.
I mean, he went through the fence.
If he went through the fence and touched the ball first, that's a home run?
No.
Or the ball's just live because he didn't go over the fence then.
I feel like the ball would be live.
I mean, there's just him behind the fence. Well, I don't think Athletic Director Kevin Lee is going to be too pleased to have to fix that fence.
No.
How much do you stop the game to fix that fence, too? Because you have to make sure it's actually good. We'll see how close we can get out there just to see what's going on. And they're fixing the fence. And, well, Kevin Lee is already out there fixing the fence. He's ahead of schedule. Always appreciate him for allowing us to come here to cover Padua games, along with sometimes when Holy Name is here to cover them, too. So here's the big conversation, Cam. What do you say?
I mean, I just don't know what they're...
It didn't bounce over the fence.
It didn't bounce over the fence. He went through the fence.
So my opinion, round him.
He went through the fence and kind of grabbed it on the other side.
That would be his first home run of the season, and I would say his varsity career, if they do call it a home run. What's your call?
I feel like that would be a live ball. It's different than if it pops over.
Our impartial party is saying home run.
Yeah. I feel like it'd be a tough call to call it a ground rule. Whichever call it is, either side is going to be
upset.
Yeah, and I feel like we're going to get a coach come out either way.
I don't know if that's Hudak or Dreger out there. It's a home run! It's a Canseco home run this time! Make it 4-1 Padua. Well, Cam, we got it a second time, and now going back to it, maybe Tyler Biskup got the wrong end of the deal.
That one for sure, I will tell you, was a home run. I will tell you that one was a home run. Nash got a little lucky. They got a little lucky on this one.
Was it the same play?
This one, I don't think it.
I think it should be a home run because, again, if he touched it in play and it went over, it's a home run.
I don't think it hit off his glove. What he said was, did he hit off his glove and then it went over the fence?
Let's look at Jose Canseco as the book on
Give me
this.
your phone.
My phone's at 1%.
Okay.
It's staying plugged in. Pull it up on your end. I think, again, if we're talking about Jose Canseco as the benchmark for this, it's a home run. Correct? Do you agree with that?
I mean, yeah.
So technically, after all that, a leadoff home run for Braylon Benson. He's just fine. He's back. So now, Cam, a more palpable question. Is he better at basketball or baseball?
I asked that question yesterday.
What do you think based on that?
Might be baseball.
Well, that could be his first career varsity home run. Do we know if it is or not? I'm going to think and say it is his first career varsity home run. Could be wrong, but is that how he wanted to get it? I would say no. But we go back to work here as the 1-0 is driven into center field, but playable this time. And Hudak will make the grab. One down now as Kangalosi flies out. It's silly season, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've never seen that happen. And then we get it twice in 1 week at two different levels. I think we've seen a lot of the same plays that we saw for Tri-C now happen for Holy Name in the past 3 games. Now 4. Well, Cam, I think that might be one that makes it to social media later on today just to ask the public, is that a home run or not? Because I don't really have the answer, but I, again, think it is. Now here comes Chase Martin. I will say our impartial party who knows the game also did say home run.
I mean, I feel like I don't think it hit off. I'm rewatching back here. It didn't hit off his glove. I don't think it did. But then when he went through the wall, he picked it up behind the wall.
So did it just go over naturally?
No. I think it's like a styrofoam, right? But like he picked it up. We could also ask
So where'd the ball actually land?
I thought it landed in, like before the fence.
Sharp grounder here from Martin over towards second. Nemeth plays the hop well and gets out number 2.
We could talk about it during the break.
We did talk about that play, though, going to Nick Nemeth. The grass is going to ride that ball a little bit. It's going to sky off very similar to what we see at Brunswick High School. You play it well, you're in a decent spot. But again, I think my call stands as home run.
I mean, I think it's a home run based off the circumstances, but
we're going to keep it here during the break just to figure it out.
Yeah.
I want to know where that ball was going to drop initially and then what actually happened. Sharp grounder now over towards short this time. The throw to 1, also there. And Palange will end the inning with a ground out to Preissel. So we will go to the 4th inning. 4-1 the score. And now, Cam, let's watch it back again because I really want to see exactly what happened there, as I don't really have a good explanation for it. I think as well you're a little bit behind it, so let's see here. We're watching it back on our phone just to see exactly what we're looking at. Of course, it was a great drive. If that ball did that.
And then he went through it and then picked it up after. Like he
didn't tip it over the fence.
No, that's for sure. And then he crawled over and then picked up the baseball from behind the fence.
But if he puts the ball out of play himself, that's a home run. If it drops first and he kicks it out, that's a ground rule double. Did it ever hit the ground?
Yes. I don't think he definitely didn't hit it over.
Because, again, do you have to assume that the fence is sturdy before it goes around?
Apparently
How
not.
do you assume it warps? This becomes a science question more than a baseball question. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Is this more of a science question?
Yeah.
Let's get one. Dom, home run or no?
I think Dom, yeah, I was going to
says
say
no.
Dom says no, but I feel like that was...
I don't really know. I don't think it shows a correct answer either way, Cam.
We should ask the athletic director's right out there.
I think we have to go and dig deep in the NFHS rulebooks to find out what exactly the call should have been. There has to be a bylaw showing that exact thing. You and I both have played at Bay.
Yeah.
We should have had it there.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you beyond that, but 4-1 the score. Kushlak, he will drive the first pitch. He sees foul. But that is so obscure. It's the Parma Holy War for a reason.
Yeah.
Because it's not an outside the park home run. That would just be a inside the parker. And now again, Kushlak flies it foul. And it's going to drop. I believe that one drops, though, inside the actual field itself.
It might have hit off the fence up there, though, and dropped.
I don't envy the umpire's decision on that one.
No.
I would like to pull one over here just to get an explanation. Because they had to call something with it. What did they see, or what did they appear to see?
I think what he said was that he hit it over the fence, was that he Canseco'd it.
The 0-2, swing and a miss. It'll be a drop third strike here. And Spellacy takes care of the rest. It's 1 up, 1 down.
See, the thing is, on the video, though, we could tell that he didn't, do exactly what Canseco did, right? That hit off his head and went over the fence. He didn't have it hit off of him on the fly and go over the fence.
It's silly season, isn't it? It is really silly season. And now here comes Luke Kudak looking for some redemption.
Here's what I think. It landed inside of the fence, right? Hudak went through the fence. When he did that, it moved the fence forward. Luke was on the other side of the fence, picked it up afterwards. I feel like that would be a live ball.
And if he called time incorrectly, that's just on him.
Yeah. That's my take on it.
The 1-1, Hudak. Hard hit ball. Martin picks it up at 2 and makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. So live ball, home run inside the park.
That's what I saw.
Inside the park, but the actual measurement is
technically outside
1
the
foot
park.
outside the park. If we're calling it that way. It also could mean a rule change where the fence is just assumed to be alive and after the ball gets by, not underneath, but by that, the rule is that you have a decision made for you. Do you think the NFHS would ever go back and revise the rule?
They might.
You might have to after that. The 0-1, swing and a miss. That could also be a thing if the OHSAA looks at their hosting sites for the playoffs and says, these fields, if this happens, this is the rule.
Yeah.
I know Crushers, that fence will open. You have to be careful with that one, too. 0-2 count, though, on Drew Cook. And it's caught on the tip by Spellacy. The side is retired. Jack DeJeter keeps his streak going once again. 2 strikeouts in the 4th. He has 8 through 4. To the bottom of the inning we go. It's the Bruins up 4-1 on the Namers.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Welcome. The last time we saw this Padua offense, we had some silly plays. What happens this time?
I don't know. You never really know. We didn't think that was going to happen, and it did.
But isn't that why we love baseball?
Yeah.
And I have something for you, too. Harrison Frank has 1 strikeout so far. Really surprising. But he does have the one man he struck out coming up soon in Cervenka at the bottom of this inning. If it does go 1-2-3, but Filippelli almost had other plans. It is picked up by Cook barely above the grass. 1 up, 1 down.
Nice shoestring grab out there.
That is not an easy play to make, but he played it right.
Yeah.
He played it like a ground ball where if it dropped, he was still there to block it. An excellent play from Drew. His bat has struggled at times this season, yes, but defensively, he has been outstanding. Now here comes Brennan Riley. There's ball 1. Why do you think Frank has been avoiding the strikeouts?
I don't think he's been avoiding them. I think Padua has been a good job of getting the ball in play on not 2 strike counts. Not getting themselves in those 2 strike counts and having to fight off those pitches. They're swinging early. They're swinging often. You know, some of them are able to be out by the holding him defenders. But, again, some of them, you just put them in play and got to see what happens.
Swing it like this on Friday at Lakewood, you have a chance. But, of course, again, we do say that is one of the toughest ballparks to hit a home run in. But then again, they hit 20 this year in conference play, and a bunch of them came at home, including some grand slams, which is incredible. The 2-1. There for strike 2. Going back to it, what does Padua have to do Friday?
He just punched him out on strike 2.
Whoops. It happens. We'll get back to that question in a minute, as that is a massive game coming up for the Bruins. The 2-2 in the dirt. Going back to it, what do they have to do?
They got to play their game, rely on their pitching. They got to have those timely hits when they get walked. They need to take advantage of it, take those bases, play small ball if you have to, and really play your best game.
Svets, his throw to 1 is on the money. A nice stretch as well from Garrett Nemec. It is 2 up, 2 down to begin the inning. And since the home run-ish, we have not seen a hit. And actually for Padua, just to go through here, we had a bunt single, so that was 1 hit. Cangelosi had a hit. Error. That was only the 3rd hit of the game for Padua. Holy Name right now has 2. A double and a single. 5 combined hits, 5 runs. It's very rare that it evens out that way. And it hasn't really at all recently. Cervenka pops it up. Could be playable, but it appears to not be. Count 0-1 on Riley. Or rather, there it is. It was bound to happen on Reed Cervenka. It only took until the spring.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that it didn't happen during that football game. I'm shocked it didn't. During either one. To be fair, it was Brady DeVore, a Wildcat quarterback in the last game, so wasn't too much passing The 0-1, Cervenka will drive, but right to Wisniewski. The side is retired, 1-2-3. The Namer defense makes their stand in the bottom of the 4th inning. To the 5th we go. Score remains 4-1, Padua on top.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Before we get back to the action, if you or someone you know is a business owner looking to sponsor broadcasts in the Cleveland or Stark County area, contact us at one of those avenues on your screen, and I would love to work out a deal with you to promote the best of your business and your brand. Thank you to all of our advertisers along with Holy Name for helping to make today's telecast possible. Well, Jack the Jeter has made this game possible for the Bruins so far. 4 innings of work, 8 strikeouts, averaging 2 punchies an inning.
I would say that's pretty darn good.
And just to put it in perspective, he has had exactly 2 every inning. He's not averaging it. He's just doing exactly that. There was no 3-1. It's always 2 strikeouts an inning. But here's the top of the order once again for the Namers. Svets, Nemeth, and Wisniewski. And this group is hungry for more. The Jeters 1-0. Svets, grounder over towards Martin at second and through his legs into right field. Svets, of course, will beat it out. It's Martin's second error of the day. As well, Cam, what's the pitch count right now on Jack the Jeter?
That was his 78th pitch.
And this is a big spot for Holy Name because Jack the Jeter is 5-0 in 5 appearances. He has yet to do anything but win on the mound for Padua this season.
Yeah.
You don't even have a no decision in there. Some guys have that. I know Martin has one in there as he is 3-1 in his starts. Now 4-1 through 6, but there's a no decision in there. And they will now throw back at Joe Svets. We talked about it earlier. I said Svets would get thrown out in the 4th. An inning off, potentially.
Yeah.
Now, if that happens, that is spooky. Nemeth will take high. The dugout still energized for Holy Name. They need to keep this energy going. Go back to that 3rd inning. That was their chance, and now this is their 2nd chance. Once again, throw back at Svets, and again, he is back to the bag. Definitely an overcast evening at Padua Franciscan High School. But again, not a bad day for baseball. As far as the temperature goes, it's about perfect in my opinion.
Yeah.
A little chilly, but not too much. Svets will break the 1-0. Nemeth. That's over the net.
Yeah, he hooked it foul.
That nearly went in a neighbor's yard.
It might have. Might have crept under that fence over there.
How many baseball teams do you think have to take out insurance because of how close they are to houses? I'm sure you have to have it. Am I wrong?
Yeah, probably.
It's a liability. The 1-1. Hard grounder up the middle. Picks up at short. Reese will take it and somehow makes the play at first. What a play from the shortstop. It is a solo 6-3 double play. 2 down. That was nice from Reese, even with a little pick from Martin. And Svets, he is shaken up over at second.
The base came out.
Oh. We'll see it here. My question is, was Martin interfering? You look at the base path, he was right there. On the replay, it showed that he was right there, but they're not going to give it. And if that was given, would both be safe then?
Yeah, I think.
So the bases will be cleared. That was an excellent play, though, from Reese.
Yeah.
Not an easy one either. That immediately takes the wind out of Holy Name's sails. And with 2 away, here comes Ryan Wisniewski. Time locally 6:19 p.m. So around an hour and 20 minutes into the last Parma Holy War of the season. It's been a fun year of Holy Name Padua. Some back and forths, of course. Some sports more lopsided than others in that regard, but all the way around, it was a great series as expected. The 1-0 there for strike one. You go back to girls basketball, that was, I would say, the best overall series. They split in the end, and it was 2 amazing games.
Yeah.
And, of course, you had that time-wasting maneuver that as well.
Yeah.
Luther, the crazy thing is Luther needs to do the same exact thing over 6 minutes, and it worked in the playoffs to end the season. Up by like 8. The 2-1, swing and a miss. They did their homework, no surprise.
I was going to say, maybe they watched a little film and realized, hey, if that worked in that game, why not?
You have to.
Let's try it.
We talked about it with baseball. You need to watch film. The 2-2 fouled back. And, of course, we did jinx Mr. DeJeter. He will not get 2 strikeouts this inning unless there's a drop third that keeps the inning going, and he gets 1 more. That would be a very specific chain of events, but it's very, very unlikely.
It's possible, though.
The 2-2 is in the dirt, and we are full. Well, Cam, that's your drop third. In the on-deck circle after Wisniewski, it's Preissel. I think you let him see out Preissel if the inning continues, and then from there you go and talk to him. Here's the payoff pitch. Instead, he gets it done here. DeJeter, 9 strikeouts tonight, and the inning is over. He has been on fire for the Bruins, one of his best outings of the year. Last time he was here, a no-hit win against EC. Today, it won't be no-hit fashion, but a chance to defeat his rivals one final time at home. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Score remains 4-1 Padua.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Bottom 5 at Padua Franciscan High School. Score remains 4-1 as you are watching OHSAA Baseball on SmeeSports. And there is ball 1. What do you think is going through Braylon Benson's mind after that one, getting his probably first career varsity home run in the fashion that he did?
Well, home run's a home run, right? Run's a run anyways.
A good drive here to get the inning going deep to left center, but Cook is there for out number 1. Spelsky got a good piece of the baseball, but not enough to get it over the porch.
Yeah, thought it might have had a chance, but again, some good defense from Holy Name, trying to work a couple quick innings, and all of a sudden, we got action in both bullpens.
Very quick. Maybe it's Jackson Powers. Good to have him back, though.
Yeah, always great to see a Holy Name alum come back.
In all seriousness, it's Frankie Germano in the bullpen.
Yes.
Had to bring that one out, though. And it looks like Padua will be doing the same thing. We'll check on them in a second here. Well, there's your action in the bullpen. Carter Palanche. He'll get the nod here. 2 saves so far on the season in 4 appearances. He wants to get another one here. So both sides getting somebody warm. The 1-0. Reese will tip it foul. When do each team make that call?
They're all lefties. Both pitchers on the mound are lefties. Both pitchers warming up are lefties.
Maybe that's why we suck at baseball. We're righties. That could explain it. Among
Maybe.
things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My speed didn't help.
Could be other things.
The 1-1, Reese will fly it foul, and again it's over the nets. And I think that one is in a neighboring yard. Once again, sport business has taught me you need insurance. It's a liability. Shout out Mount Union Education. I'm learning something. I'm sure my parents are very proud. The 1-2 from Frank is there for strike 3 looking. Frank's second strikeout of the day. It's 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. And here comes Braylon Benson. Well, no matter how you rule it, the ump said home run, so we will say the same.
Yeah.
1 for 2, fielder's choice, and an interesting home run.
Yeah, an interesting home run asterisk.
It works for him.
Yeah.
It's a big insurance run, too. You go back to that third inning, though, you have to feel like that was Holy Name's window.
Yeah.
Could still have another one. You do have a few outs to play with, but you have the bottom of the order coming up. Genuinely, you do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Would you look to maybe make a change? Have a pinch hitter come up and try and really spark your offense?
Depends who you want to see. I think Philbrook would be in play. That's one that I wouldn't hate coming in. You could easily do that. From there, I don't really know if there's anybody else that you feel good about bringing in. Easily could be, though. The 2-0, there for strike 1. You give Yachty a chance.
Could.
And now Ben Thomas is going out to the bullpen, too. That could be just a wash. Who knows? The 2-1, Benson underneath this one. And well out of play it goes. Again, go back down to the bullpen.
I am going to. I watched. No, he's stretching.
He is stretching down there. Yeah, Mr. Frank moved out of the way so we can see him down there. I don't think you bring him in, though. I think you bring
No.
out Polanyi, and then after that, you bring him in if needed. Frank takes his time before the 2-2, and it is eye level to Benson. After the first baseman, it goes to Cangelosi, the third baseman. 1 for 2 today, along with some great defensive putouts at third, including one that saved at least 1 run, if not 2. Here comes Frank's payoff pitch. Benson down the third base line, but foul. So we'll see it again. Great crowd on hand tonight at Padua Franciscan High School. You'd expect nothing less for one of the biggest rivalries in this area. Again, the payoff pitch. Benson will take ball 4 low. And the inning will continue. The Bruins get their first base runner in a long while. Well, actually, to save you the trouble, Cam, of looking it up, since Benson himself.
Yeah. And he wasn't on base for too long.
He gives himself the medal there. Beforehand, the last true base runner for Padua was Filippelli reaching on an error back in the first. It's been a while since the Namers have had to deal with a runner on. And a lot of it is, believe it or not, contact pitching from Harrison Frank. If the strikeout tally ends here, believe it or not, Cam, Russell Maceda would have more strikeouts against Padua than Harrison Frank. One's the contact guy, one's not. Not often you see that. Frank now gets back to work, and it'll be a free pass for Benson. Maybe not as clear as he thought, though.
No, yeah.
An excellent rip from Kushlak throwing down, but that's one that you have to have behind the plates. I'll go back to it. Another base runner, do you go and at least talk to Frank?
I'd maybe go talk to him, but I wouldn't think about making the change.
Oh. I think Maceda had him step off.
No, he wanted him to step off.
He wanted him to, yes. And then Cangelosi took a strike.
He stepped out of the box. He wanted time, but time was not granted.
An interesting one. That worked out. Frank, he will take a look back, and he's not really bothered. Not surprised.
2 outs, got to attack the batter here.
Stay focused. That's the only one that matters right now. Runner goes the 1-1. A good rip from Cangelosi. And it is going to be fair. The freshman does it again for the Bruins. It is going to be just an RBI single. They get him on the relay at second to end the inning. But again, Michael Cangelosi, 2 for 3 today, drives in another big run for the Bruins. But his demeanor is quickly dampened.
Yeah, I mean, you're able to get the run home, but at the cost of that third out. But still, I mean, a great piece of hitting, but an even better throw there from left.
Drew Cook again with the play, and the tag coming in from Nick Nemeth. Too easy for him. To the sixth we go. The Bruins add on one more run, now up 5-1 on the Namers.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
4, 5, and 6 due up for the Namers. Jack the Jeter will remain on the mound for now. How much longer does he have left?
I want to check his pitch count, and then I will give you a response.
Investigative journalism at its finest. Count 0-1 as Preissel tips it lightly back to Spellacy. But to see him after his freshman season to now, he has become a way better catcher. I'm impressed by him.
Yeah.
He can go far.
It's 89 pitches by DeJeter, so I'm saying his time's coming up pretty quickly here.
Depends on how long they want to ride him. The 0-2 is high. You let him go through the inning, try to get a couple strikeouts and close out. And if so, what's his pitch cap?
110.
If you can somehow avoid calling the bullpen in, it's a big step heading into Olmsted Falls and then Lakewood. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Hits one up, one down. The Jeter gets his 10th of the day and his third against Preissel. And now here comes Garrett Nemec. He won't have as many strikeouts in the same amount of innings as Chase Martin, but you have to think he wants to.
Yeah.
And the Bruins now in 2 games have 24 strikeouts against the Namers. Nemec, hard drive up the middle, picked up by Reese, but he just knocks it down. Nemec will reach safely at first, and that'll be a base knock because that was not an easy play for Reese.
Yeah, I think that's one of those exceptional plays that I was talking about before the game. I think Martin had one before where he was able to get that double play. You know, you're able to erase both base runners, but that one, it was up the middle, would have taken really a huge effort to try and, yeah.
Taking Mr. Tatis maybe to get that one, but still a nice job knocking it down. And here comes Chance Apathy.
Well, Fernando's an outfielder now, so.
I don't watch enough baseball, unfortunately. The highest level of baseball that I'll watch actively is college, which is basically just during the tournaments. Apathy, ground ball up the middle. Martin picks it up, flicks to 2. Relay to 1 is not going to be in time. It'll be a fielder's choice, but a good put out nonetheless for Chase Martin. Now a 2-way. That'll bring up Noah Kushlak, who has struck out twice. Based on how he's throwing right now, I think you bring him out for the 7th.
You could.
This has been impressive for him because you're not going to throw him again against Lakewood.
Yeah.
Because Wednesday, Thursday, you have 2 days of rest. Save your arms for Olmsted Falls, where you can bring out one of your other starters potentially in Tillman or Bart, and then Friday, if you want to go back to Martin, you can. Which I don't think they would hesitate. It's their last regular season game. What do? Do you bring Martin and Bart? Do you bring Martin and Tillman? Do you have whichever one doesn't start tomorrow ready to go against Olmsted Falls and assume that Martin starts Friday? Or do you even care about Friday until Thursday nights?
I don't think you care about Friday until Thursday. I think you're focused on winning this game first.
You have to be. The 2-0 fouled back. Now, if you're up comfortably against Olmsted Falls, you're bringing somebody else and just kind of see where it goes. Say you're up 12-0 going into the third? Do you just go and make it a bullpen game and save arms?
I think you should try and.
There's a lot of ifs here,
Yeah.
but we, of course, have to kind of create that drama that will exist on Friday. We all know that. The 2-1, there for a strike, count out 2-2. The dugout making some comments towards the home plate umpire. The Jeters 2-2, Kushlak, hard grounder over towards short. Reese, he will throw through, and the inning is over. It's redemption for the shortstop, another strong putout, and the Bruins will hold the Namers once again to only the 1 run. To the bottom of the 6th we go. It's the Bruins up 5-1, scoring the last 5 on the Namers.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Padua looking to put on the finishing touches in the bottom of the 6th inning. You have to feel this team is satisfied with where they're at, given what happened last year here.
Absolutely.
This is retribution at its finest, and that one is off of Kushlak's head.
A lot of arms down in the bullpen, though. I have a feeling they're going to try and bring one of them on for the 7th.
Or do you go out there and say, hey, you know what, Jack? You're getting out, you stay in. You go forward with that motion, and if you let somebody on, your day's done.
You could try and, like you said, save some arms for the rest of the week. I mean, you've already.
Again, if you keep them below 25, they can go and pitch tomorrow.
I was gonna say, but you've already used the Jeter up in this game, right? So you could try and ride them all the way out, and that would really just take him out of the equation for the rest of the week. But
he's already out of the
I was
question.
gonna say, I feel like he's already out of the equation anyway. So
He already has to be.
yeah,
The 0-1 fouled away.
unless it's like a Yamamoto thing, a spot inning here or there. That
No,
might,
you can't.
I did haul off a car. Off
There's
a
a
bounce.
rule. 125 is the max in a game, and I think in a week, too. You could also throw Palanch out there. I mean, you haven't used him at all.
Yeah.
Keep him below 25 and go with it. Going to Thursday with only 2 starters down, but you still have 2 guys who could easily be 1s and 2s. The 0-2 misses low, which is crazy to think how much arm talent this Padua team has. It's impressive to me. And Tillman's a junior, 2.86 ERA. He'll be back next year. Martin, though, takes strike 3 looking.
He dropped that arm slot down, too.
And there's a quick first out for the Namer defense. Harrison Frank up to 3 strikeouts today. Little Don Marchette-esque with
Yeah.
that arm slot drop. Don't know if he agrees.
I don't know.
I don't know, Jim. I don't really know.
It's okay. I don't know.
I think he knows deep down in his heart of hearts that it is basically exactly what he did last year. He won't admit it. I don't think he'd ever be willing to.
Maybe he would.
No.
I think Harry's a pretty honest guy.
No, I don't think that Don would be willing to admit it.
That Tom Field.
No. Harry's 1-0 will miss. I'd be surprised if he would, but once again, stick with us after our final commercial break once we're done, as we will announce our player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville. The 2-0 will just miss, and as well on social media, make sure you go and vote on Instagram and Facebook for our player of the week. A really close battle at the top. A couple Bruins up there along with some tops and an Aviator, 2 in the mix.
And a couple namers.
The 3-0 there for a strike. I will say one of them is in a decent spot, but as things stand, the like tally winner is not the overall winner. The winner right now is a Bruin. I'll leave it there. The 3-1 to the backstop for ball 4. And that'll easily give the base to Carter Palange. Again, won't be surprised to see him pitching next inning. If he could pitch like his brother did, look out.
Even just a little bit like his brother did.
Next year's going to be another good year for this team. I don't think that is really a question, which is crazy because of how much talent they lost after last season.
Exactly.
You replaced Mekhi Williams with 2 top-tier closers, which you would not have thought to be possible this time last year. But they did it somehow, some way. Heavy wave and a miss there. It's Zach Filippelli coming in again. And in the bullpen, we talked about him earlier. There is Jose Caban.
Yeah.
So a third arm is getting warm for Padua. Who knows? I'd honestly go with Caban. Nail it down. Throw back to 1, not in time. And again, if we're playing the ERA game, 9 for Palange. Entering today, or rather entering the series for Thomas, 1. Caban, 0.78. Small margins. Very small margins between Mr. Thomas and Mr. Caban.
Or do you let the Jeter go back out?
I think you let the Jeter go back out if that was an option, which I think it is. The 0-1, a sky down the infield, an awkward pop, and it'll be caught by Preissel. A nice snag at short for out number 2. And here comes Brennan Riley. Right now, your biggest takeaway for today's game. Biggest takeaway.
Oh, I would say the pitching of Padua. We talked about it in the open. Obviously, we know how good their pitching is. Saw Chase Martin yesterday rack up plenty of strikeouts.
11.
14 as a team. And then same thing today. Jack DeJeter just mowing down namers left and right.
24 combined strikeouts in 2 games for Padua against Holy Name. They have taken care of business. Holy Name as a team, 6. A fourth of it.
Yeah.
Had to do the quick math in my head real quick, but a fourth of it is outstanding. A great ratio for the Bruins. And there is strike 1. I mean, nothing more you can say about this Padua performance than wow, and for the greater OHSAA, look out. Here's the 1-1. There for strike 2. I don't know if it would happen that way because I think they'd throw him in the district semis, but DeJeter versus D'Angelo Fisk. I would love to see that matchup in the district final between Alliance and Padua. That would be a strikeout pitcher's dream. Or even, heck, if Bo Davis gets the nod. A big strikeout guy himself. Frank's 1-2. It will miss, and that ball is high, but snagged by Nick Nemeth. In the end, going back to the plate, they will call it strike 3.
I thought he called it a strike 3 anyways.
A little quiet call. That'll be the 4th of the day for Frank, and the inning is done there. To the top of the 7th we go. It is officially go time for the Namers. They need 4 runs to keep this game going when we return.
Experiencing pain of any kind? call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Well, the call to the bullpen has been made by the Padua Bruins, and Cam, I'm going to pat myself on the back here. I called it before the game started. It is Jose Caban time.
It's also a little bit of drizzle time.
No, we're just going to ignore it. If I don't see it or feel it, it does not exist.
Oh, I felt it multiple times.
Okay, Cam, that's enough out of you. I'm going to mute
All
your
right.
mic. It'll be okay. We'll be out of here, hopefully, relatively quickly. But for Jose Caban, a really solid season for him. 9 innings of work so far, 6 runs allowed, only 1 earned. That's the key appeal with him. 1 earned run on the year. Beyond that, 8 walks, 11 Ks, 7 appearances, making his 8th today. 0.78 ERA. And something kind of being said towards that Holy Name bench. And still Thomas is going to get warm in the bullpen.
I was going to say that it looks like they're keeping an arm down there just in case.
I love it. You have the staff. We were talking about it. A pseudo-major league staff almost with all of the bullpen arms they have. Obviously, talent-wise, not major league, but still, numbers-wise, I would say it's similar.
Yeah, you got the guys. Obviously, they can throw their stuff. And
It's very competitive in comparison to Tri-C's.
I was going to say, it feels like a college staff.
It is. And we were talking about it. Outside of the 4 teams that were the top 2 in each division, so Tri-C, Stratton, Owens, Terra, I think Padua can beat a few of those teams. Caban's 1-1, swing and a miss, which is crazy to say now. Lakewood, I think they'd beat a couple of those top 2 seeds. They hit home runs like them.
Yeah, that's true.
Leo Zonison, he plays for 1. Caban's 1-2, an awkward poke from Hudak, but easily caught by Reset short for out number 1. Going back to last inning, the last 2 putouts do belong to Michael Reese. Once again, stick with us after our final commercial break as we will be announcing our player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville. Some debate as to who it is, but we'll see who it ends up being. Could be a very similar one to yesterday. Cook, he will swing and miss up high. Hudak, Cook, Svets. We've already seen 8, so 9-1 drew up this inning. Caban wasting no time, swing and a miss. I think he was told, go out there and get it done as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Because he is doing just that. Can he get a strikeout here on 3 pitches? That's the big question for him. Not quite. Near miss. Very competitive from Jose Caban, the former Independence transfer. And I'm sure Padua is very grateful to have him in a spot like this. Count sits at 1-2 and Cook. That time it's in the dirt, and I think somebody maybe prematurely went. I think that was Chase Martin.
It was either Chase or Braylon.
Which one? Somebody jumped the gun.
One of them, they're just happy that the guy could get a strikeout.
And there it is. 2 up, 2 down.
It was Braylon Benson.
That's why he kind of looked over here and kind of,
Yeah.
well, he got away with one.
Yeah.
But just like that, the Namers are down to their final out, and here comes Joe Svets. But a great inning so far for Jose Caban. Exactly what you want out of your bullpen.
Yeah, efficient, 2 strikeouts.
If he stays like this, he'll be eligible to pitch again this week out of the pen.
Or 1 strikeout as of right now.
To go into Thursday only without Martin and DeJeter to pitch, and then Friday only without DeJeter? Of course, whoever you start still, too. It's big. But Svets will keep the game going. It's a base knock here, bringing up Nick Nemeth. Still, if you're without maybe 1 or 2 pitchers going into the biggest game of your regular season after the conference was wrapped up, that's huge.
Yeah.
It gives you a really good chance. Again, Lake will come out there and easily play 10 in the first because they just have that power. But that's not a worry right now for this team. They're more focused on here getting out of this one. And that's as well why they have Ben Thomas warming up again. You keep the arms warm.
I don't know if they're... I don't think Benson's going to hold Svets on.
I don't think you do here. I think you just focus on getting it out somewhere. Svets, he will take off, and there is no contest because I think it just hit him
on the head.
So a near graze off of Nemeth. And here comes Wisniewski playing back a couple of innings. You needed to score those 2 runs, and that's why.
Yeah.
Down by 4, it's possible. Somebody just said head seriously.
Tom Marchetta said that hit him serious.
I don't think it did. I don't think it was even close.
It might have just barely nicked off the top of his head. I mean, the umpire is the best vantage point.
Nicked off of Nick.
I guess, yeah.
But the game will continue, and it's Wisniewski's turn now. Still 2 down. Still a chance for Padua to win it here. And that'll help 0-1 the count on Ryan Wisniewski. Time locally 6:51 p.m. The Bruins trying to wrap it up before the 7 o'clock hour. That pitch is low, and that'll put runners at the corners. Holy name just a little too late, it looks like.
Yeah.
Still a valiant effort today. Really can't take that away from them. They have played well in their spots, but in the end, just not long enough.
Ooh.
And now that pitch will hit off of Wisniewski. So here comes the tying run in Brendan Preissel. Now that changes the dynamic going forward. Do you go and talk to Caban?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he's going to do.
I'll let you take it over here. When do you pull him?
They're right now. They are pulling him right now.
Really?
So that is, yeah, that's when they're going to pull him. They got the first 2 outs, but, I mean, the next 3 reached via a single and then 2 hit by pitches, and all of a sudden, you got the tying run up the plate. So, I mean, a huge, huge thing here for the Holy Name offense and the Padua defense. You still only need 1 out.
For the second time, though, in 2 days, it is Ben Thomas on the mound for the Bruins when we return to Padua Franciscan High School.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Ben Thomas is ready to go. His counterpart, also number 11, Brendan Preisel, ready to go. Bases loaded, 2 down. The tying run is in the box. What a spot for BP.
I mean, a huge spot, the biggest of the day so far.
And there's ball 1 in the dirt. After Preisel, it turns over to Garrett Nemec, and we know what he has done in the clutch lately.
If you're BP, I know you're thinking about the big moment here, the grand slam, but you just got to get a single. You got to get on base. You got to keep the line moving.
Anything that keeps the game going, you'll take. The 1-0 nearly hits him.
In the same, yeah, I was going to say just what the fans said. Lean into that one, get on base, keep the line going.
It's easier said on this side of the fence than on this side, of course.
I probably would have moved out of the way.
I don't blame you. The 2-0, he will take for ball 3.
You got to take. You got to take here. 3-0, you got to make him come to you.
Does Padua warm up another arm?
I think they're riding this one out.
I think you kind of have to at this point. Here's the 3-0. Strike 1. You just want to make sure that he is eligible to pitch later on this week.
Yeah.
At the same time, you just want to get out of here. Had the wrong count?
Yeah, he almost said 2-2. He did say 2-2.
None of those were close.
But yeah.
Here's Thomas's 3-1. Preisel swings and fouls it away.
So runners got to go.
Runners in motion, and this could be the final pitch of the day. Ben Thomas looking to nail it down for the Bruins on back-to-back days. And to close of the conference, 10-2 as champions. Thomas's payoff pitch. It is there for strike 3 looking, and the game is over. Ben Thomas will seal it, and the Bruins get the win 5-1. 12 strikeouts again for Padua. A double-digit effort. 26 in 2 days against the Namers.
I mean, just a phenomenal job by this Padua pitching staff, all the way up, all the way down. Just kudos to them.
That's how you get a job done today. All the way around. What a performance for the Padua Franciscan Bruins. They will improve to 18-3 on the year. When we return, we will announce our player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville as you are watching OHSAA Baseball on SmeeSports.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Well, welcome back to Padua Franciscan High School. 5-1 your final. It is a big win today for the Bruins, improving to 18-3 on the season and finishing out the conference stretch 10-2. Once again, I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me today, Cam Ragazzo. Impressive all the way around for the Bruins in 2 games in the strikeout department, 26, averaging 13 a game.
Yeah, I mean, their pitchers are just dominant. They hadn't been all season. They were dominant in the 2-game stretch against the Namers. Even though it's a rivalry game, you know, you're going out there, you're putting your best foot forward, you're looking for the sweep, and that's exactly what Padua got, aided by their great offensive output and their pitchers just mowing it down and shutting down this Holy Name offense.
I'll lead in with that. Your player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville. Jack DeJeter, 6 appearances on the year, 6-0 record. He stays perfect on the mound for the Bruins.
I would say that's pretty good. And double-digit strikeouts to go with it as well. I mean, we were talking about it in the pregame. How many strikeouts does he get? Does he get over 8? Well, yeah, he did for sure today.
He was impressive. Looking at the rest of the order today, Spells, he went 0 for 3, but some good defense behind the plate and some really good contact. Reese, bunt single. His defense was outstanding at shortstop today. A big improvement from him. Benson, like it or not, home run on the stat sheet.
Yeah.
He was 1 for 2 today. Did reach on a fielder's choice. So he reached all 3 times on paper. Fielder's choice, walk, and home run. That was, well, again, a pseudo home run, but it gets the job done. Cangelosi. My goodness, that young man is going to be a star one day somewhere, potentially at a Division II or 1 institution. 2 for 3 today. RBI single, nearly a double, just got thrown out going to second. If this is his baseline, he is testing out very well going forward.
Absolutely, and I mean, the younger classmen got to step up, and you have that young man step up. It's a great thing to see.
Forward from there, Martin walked. Palange, hard 90 RBI and a walk. Filippelli, 2 RBI error. Riley, some good defense out on left, and Cervenka as well. Same thing in center. Pitching-wise, Cabana, Thomas each had a strikeout, including Thomas's, which ended the game, and DeJeter had 10. On Holy Name's side, 1 pitcher today, Harrison Frank, he had 4 strikeouts. Less strikeouts than we were expecting from Harry, but at the same time, his defense made some good plays, and going through the rest of his guys offensively, Svets reached on an error and singled along with a walk. Nemeth, a double and a hard 90. Wisniewski, pair of walks and a hard 90. On top of that, a strikeout, so a very interesting day for him at the plate. Preisel 0 for 4, made a couple of good stops over at shorts. Nemec had a base knock, error RBI, depends if you want to call it an error or not, which I would on Chase Martin at that time. Going down the list, the other base knock, Luke Hudak. And again, you go back to that play. We'll look at it, but in the end, it doesn't matter. The turning point in this game, I will say, the 3rd inning, a big play over at third by Cangelosi, excuse me. He gets the job done, a big putout, ends the inning. A lot of that was on DeJeter, though, getting back-to-back strikeouts, setting him up.
Yeah, I mean, it was a huge play there. I mean, Holy Name gets their first 2
we got
on.
Some chippiness.
Yeah, we do have some chippiness. But Holy Name gets their first 2 on, and you think they have an opportunity to try and come back in this game, and then the back-to-back strikeouts really shuts down momentum, and then they get that crucial 3rd out.
18-3 of Olmsted Falls coming up into the big one on Friday. Let's preview it one more time. If you play like you did today, you might need a little bit more to go out and beat Lakewood, but again, I think this team can do it. If anybody going down the stretch before the tournament is going to knock off Lakewood, there's not really many guys that can do it, but I'll say this. The most likely guy of anybody before the regional championship to knock out Lakewood and give them their first loss of the season, it's these guys.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm confident in them.
they definitely,
agree.
Yeah, obviously, I hope they would agree, but they're a very talented bunch. Obviously, we know they have that pitching staff that they do, but their offensive output is really great as well. I mean, they have the ability to just explode out of nowhere. I mean, you were talking about Lakewood going up and putting 10 up in the first. This Padua offense could do the same exact thing. I mean, only put up, 5 today, but that's all they needed to do, right? They're comfortable to win in those close games, in those low-scoring games, but at the same time, they can go up there, throw up a crooked number, and be out of this one early.
Also, just walk away. Just get out of the dugout and
game's
go.
over.
If there's no need.
Yeah.
On either side, there's no need. Just go home. The game's done. It was a good game.
Yeah.
Let's leave it there and let's not damper this rivalry. That's the one thing I don't like. And again, I played on teams that have done that before. It's not necessary.
Yeah.
Just go on and prepare for Chagrin and prepare for Olmsted Falls.
Yeah.
Biggest thing today for Padua, I do want to say before we close out here, their grit and determination. Backs against the wall. They got the job done so many times. This team, once again, is going to go far in the OHSAA tournament. They're going to go far, Cam. The question is, how far? I'm going to say as far as their pitching staff will take them, and as well beyond that, as far as their offense is willing to will them to victory. To stay up to date on all the games that we are covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and TikTok, SmeeSports LLC on Facebook and LinkedIn, and SmeeFest 2024 on Twitter. As well, go down below and subscribe. While there is no added cost, it greatly helps out all that we do here at SmeeSports as we cover the best of the Cleveland and Stark County areas. Coming up, TBD this week, Padua Lakewood Friday, Brunswick CVCA Saturday, pending weather. Thursday could also be a game. Tomorrow could also be a game. Just depends on how our schedule ends up going. Check back on YouTube. Check back on social media to see exactly what we decide to do in the end, as a lot of it comes down to what I have time for and what we can actually prepare for on the fly. But that'll do it for us tonight at Padua Franciscan High School. Once again, thank you to Coach McSweeney along with Athletic Director Kevin Lee for allowing us to come out here and cover this game. It's always a fun time at Padua High School. I know, Cam, you've seen a lot of great games here, as have I. Football field, softball field, baseball field. Now, believe it or not, the old gymnasium.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'll tell you what, I'm hoping volleyball is home a couple of times before I go out to school. I want to be in there for the first game in that new facility, as that is going to be one heck of a day for Padua.
Yeah, it will be.
If we have time, and it's possible, of course, we will be there in attendance and bringing you the action live from that new facility. At some point soon, we will be in there. But again, that'll do it for us here today. 5-1 your final. The Bruins knock off the Namers, improving to 18-3 on the season. For Cam Ragazzo, I am Nathan Smee saying so long from the den, and we will see you again next time. This has been OHSAA Baseball on the SmeeSports YouTube channel.